Have you ever wondered why some men can walk into a room and just radiate strength, while others, even at the same age, feel sluggish, tired, and disconnected from their own body? Here's a truth most men never hear: your blood flow, not your age, determines your vitality. When circulation slows down, everything slows down: your energy, your focus, your confidence, even the way you show up in your relationships. You might blame it on stress or getting older, but what if the real issue is something you can fix in 30 seconds a day? Because right now, millions of men are walking around with silent, hidden circulation problems. They're not sick enough for a hospital, but not healthy enough to feel truly alive. You might notice it first in your mornings: less stamina, weaker drive, colder hands or feet. Or maybe that spark you used to feel during workouts or intimacy isn't there anymore. But here's the shocking part: this isn't permanent. There's a simple 30-second trick, backed by real science, that sends blood flow straight to your muscles, your brain, and yes, even down there. And once you understand how it works, you'll see that this one change could completely transform how you feel every single day, without pills, without side effects, and without waiting months for results. Let's be honest, like when your body doesn't respond the way it used to, it does something to your mind too. You start to question your strength, your drive, even your masculinity. Maybe you've noticed you don't wake up with that same energy anymore. The gym feels harder, your motivation's lower, you tell yourself it's just aging or stress, but deep down, you know something's off. And it's not just about energy. When blood flow slows, confidence fades right along with it. That spark in your relationship, it dims. Your focus at work, it slips. You start to feel less like you. The worst part? Most men suffer in silence. They don't talk about it. They just adapt, trading their vitality for comfort, thinking this is what getting older means. But here's the truth: it's not supposed to be this way. Your body is designed to perform, to move, to feel alive. And when it doesn't, it's a sign something's missing, not something's broken. And that's exactly what we're going to fix, starting today. I'm Dr. Rachel Rubin, a board certified urologist and sexual medicine specialist. For over a decade, I've helped thousands of men naturally restore their vitality, boost their testosterone, and reclaim their confidence without risky pills or invasive procedures. I've seen it all: executives who lost their edge, fathers who felt their spark fade, athletes who couldn't perform like they used to. And every single one of them shared one thing in common: no one ever told them how crucial healthy blood flow really is. See, this isn't just about the heart, it's about your brain, your muscles, your hormones, and yes, your manhood. When your circulation is optimized, everything changes. So today I'm going to share what I tell my patients behind closed doors: a simple, science backed way to reignite blood flow in just 30 seconds a day. Now, here's the exciting part: your body already knows how to heal itself, it just needs the right signal to wake it up. There's a specific science backed technique that can open up your blood vessels, boost oxygen delivery, and trigger your natural nitric oxide production, the molecule your body uses to send blood flow where it's needed most. And it doesn't require supplements, expensive treatments, or endless workouts. It's something you can do right at home, before bed, or even during your morning routine. Imagine this: 30 seconds that reset your circulation, recharge your energy, and help you wake up ready again, physically, mentally, and intimately. Most men completely overlook it because it seems too simple to matter, but that's exactly why it's so powerful. It's the kind of thing elite athletes and longevity researchers quietly rely on, while most guys never hear about it. And once you understand how it works, you'll realize that this one little change can have ripple effects throughout your entire body, from the way you think to the way you perform. So, what is this 30-second trick? How does it send blood flow straight to your muscles, brain, and yes, your most vital areas? We'll get to that in just a moment. But first, let's understand the fascinating science behind it. Before we talk about the 30-second technique, you need to understand why blood flow matters so much and what's really happening inside your body when it starts to slow down. Think of your circulatory system like a network of highways. Every heartbeat pumps blood, carrying oxygen, nutrients, and hormones to every part of you: your brain, muscles, and of course, your most intimate organs. When those highways are clear, traffic moves fast. You feel alert, energetic, and powerful. But over time, those pathways can get stiff and narrow. The body produces less nitric oxide. That's the molecule that tells your blood vessels to relax and open up. Without enough of it, your arteries can't fully expand, so less blood gets through. It's like trying to water your garden through a kinked hose. No matter how high you turn up the pressure, nothing flows properly. And this isn't just a problem for older men. By your 30s and 40s, stress, poor sleep, sitting too long, processed foods, alcohol, and even certain medications can all disrupt your body's ability to produce nitric oxide naturally. That means your testosterone, the hormone of vitality and confidence, can't do its job effectively. Testosterone isn't just about libido, it's about drive, strength, focus, and mood. But here's the hidden connection: you can't have healthy testosterone without healthy blood flow. They work together. So when a man tells me he feels tired, distracted, or not himself, I don't just look at his hormones, I look at his circulation. Because if your blood isn't moving, your body isn't thriving. Now, here's where things get fascinating. Your body has built in ways to stimulate nitric oxide production naturally. Every time you move, breathe deeply, or briefly restrict and release blood flow, your arteries learn to expand more efficiently. This process is called vasodilation, and it's your body's way of saying, let's deliver more fuel. But modern life shuts that process down. Sitting for hours, shallow breathing, constant stress, these all keep your arteries constricted and your nitric oxide levels low. The result? Fatigue, sluggish recovery, and reduced performance in every sense. Let's talk about nitric oxide for a moment because it's truly the unsung hero of male vitality. This tiny molecule is produced in the lining of your blood vessels, known as the endothelium. When your endothelium senses movement, heat, or pressure changes, it releases nitric oxide. That nitric oxide then tells your smooth muscle cells in the vessel walls to relax, allowing blood to surge through. It's what gives you that pump at the gym, that warmth after a deep breath, that natural alertness after a brisk walk. But when your nitric oxide levels fall, which they do with inactivity, poor diet, or stress, your vessels stay tense, your tissues starve for oxygen, and your entire system feels flat. Here's the second layer: mitochondria, the energy factories in your cells. They rely on oxygen rich blood to create energy efficiently. If circulation drops, your mitochondria slow down, meaning less ATP, the currency of energy, is produced. That's when you feel sluggish, foggy, or like your engine isn't firing on all cylinders. Now, this is where the 30-second trick comes in. It triggers nitric oxide production instantly, sending a surge of oxygenated blood to your muscles, heart, and reproductive tissues. When you perform this simple movement, it activates the endothelial cells and wakes up your circulatory system. In just half a minute, you can reverse hours of sitting and signal your body it's time to perform again. It's like flipping a biological switch. The blood vessels open, your heart rate slightly increases, oxygen floods in, and your brain starts firing again. And here's something few people know: your body can't store nitric oxide. You have to make it every day. That means daily habits, not just medication, are the true foundation of vitality. This is why men who stay active, even in small bursts, tend to look younger, feel stronger, and perform better because they're constantly stimulating nitric oxide production. And the science backs this up. Research from the University of Texas and the Journal of Applied Physiology shows that short bouts of blood flow stimulating movements can improve endothelial function by as much as 20–30% within just 2 weeks. That's a huge difference in how your body pumps blood and regulates energy. Another study from the American Journal of Cardiology found that even brief isometric contractions, meaning tightening your muscles for a few seconds, can dramatically increase local circulation and nitric oxide release. Translation: you don't need an hour at the gym to boost your blood flow, you just need the right signal, the right trigger. Now, you might be wondering, what does this have to do with confidence or performance? Everything. When your circulation improves, your body begins to respond again. You notice stronger morning energy, better workouts, more focus at work, and yes, improved physical performance in the most intimate moments, because better blood flow means more oxygen, more endurance, and more sensitivity where it matters most. And the best part? It's completely natural. No prescriptions, no side effects. Just your body doing what it was designed to do. Remember, your vitality isn't gone. It's just sleeping. Your blood vessels, your hormones, your energy systems, they're all waiting for the right signal to wake up again. And once you learn to use this 30-second trick, you'll be able to send that signal anytime you want. In a moment, I'll show you exactly how to do it, step by step, and how to combine it with one simple nutrition hack that multiplies the effect. Because when you combine the right movement with the right fuel, your blood flow doesn't just improve, it transforms. So now that you understand the science, it's time to put it into practice. Let's talk about how to actually do this and what mistakes to avoid if you want the full benefit. All right, let's get practical. Here's the simple 30-second trick I teach my patients. And it works because it taps directly into your body's nitric oxide system. It's called the nitric oxide activation sequence, and you can do it anywhere. No gym, no equipment, no excuses. Here's how: stand tall with your feet shoulder width apart. Take a deep breath through your nose. Then perform 10 slow squats, followed by 10 arm circles, 10 gentle shoulder presses, and 10 quick, deep nasal breaths. That's it. 30 seconds total. What this does is momentarily increase muscle tension, heart rate, and oxygen demand. Your body responds by flooding your vessels with nitric oxide. Blood rushes to your brain, muscles, and reproductive organs, delivering oxygen and nutrients instantly. You'll feel warmer, more awake, and more focused, often within minutes. Do this 2 or 3 times a day, especially after sitting or before bed. Within a week, most men report better sleep, stronger morning energy, and improved performance. One warning: never follow this with a high sugar snack or alcohol. Both can constrict your vessels and cancel out the benefits. Instead, pair it with nitrate rich foods, spinach, beets, citrus, or pomegranate juice to amplify the effect. It's simple, fast, and profoundly effective. Your body just needs consistency, and 30 seconds at a time is all it takes. So here's your challenge: try this 30-second nitric oxide activation trick for just 7 days. Do it morning, afternoon, and before bed, and then tell me in the comments how your energy, focus, and confidence have changed. If you want to take it even further, watch my next video: the morning habit that boosts testosterone naturally. It pairs perfectly with this routine. Remember, small steps create massive change when done consistently. Stay strong, stay informed, and take control of your health, because your best years aren't behind you, they're just beginning.